do want to ask you one question before we head out.
Yeah.
Stock down. Any players that you had on your mind today?
I mean, Sam Darnold, that's the only I can't get over how bad he played. How because here's the thing, and this is what I always thought about Sam is obviously I've said that I think he's a bad decision maker and turnover prone, regardless of who's around him. And I thought, there was a possibility that with this talent, he could play his best football. I still believe that, by the way. But because he is a veteran that maybe he could fool you in practice, well, if we were being fooled, the mask has been revealed. It is still Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is who he is. All right. This fact that we think that after 56 games, we're going to put a team and a coach around him and he's going to all of a sudden be a good decision maker is not going to happen. Can he win games with this team? Would I feel confident with him as the quarterback for a couple game stretch? Absolutely. That does not all of a sudden make him a different player than who he is and who he has always been. He is not a better decision maker than Trey Lance. He doesn't have a better arm than Trey Lance. He is not as physically gifted as Trey Lance. He is simply more experienced than Trey Lance. There should not be a competition between these two. There never should have been a competition between these two. And Trey Lance is and will be the better quarterback than Sam Darnold. No question in my mind.
You heard it there. I mean, he was definitely on my list. I'll give you one obvious one and then one interesting one. Ambry Thomas for,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how many days now that I've had him on my
But I
stock
can't put
down
him
list.
on stock down because the stock has it ever been up? I mean, for the last two
That's fair.
seasons, has it been up, right? Like, okay, but I think it's good. Talk about Ambry Thomas. I agree with this.
Man, it's clear the 49ers, whenever he's on the field, they target him.
Yeah.
Quarterback, like his own teammates know it. They target him. Even when he plays good coverage, they target him. He had a really good coverage ball today. Ayuk just caught it, and it just adds to, it really sucks as a cornerback when you're consistently getting beaten. Got beaten by Debo Samuel, got beaten by Brandon Ayuk. And it's like a tale of two. Like it's just like ironic, right? Because you want Ambry Thomas to get the absolute perfect chance to prove himself, but then you're also thrusting him and giving him that opportunity. You're thrusting him with the first team offense where he clearly can't keep up with the top receivers on the team. Unfortunate, but one that I want to give put my eye on again, and one that this one is iffy. I'm not sure if I'll put him on stock down yet, but Spencer Burford struggled a little bit again in one-on-ones and gave up a sack to Javon Hargrave in 11s. Again, tough task for Spencer Burford. It's not like it's an easy ask from Spencer Burford overall, but he got beaten by Alex Barrett in the one rep that I charted. Got beaten by Javon Hargrave on a sack. Just looking for a little consistency from Spencer Burford on the offensive line. And I think it's just, you're getting acclimated to pads. Offensive line, I think, will continue to improve. It was better than the other day, even though it was more sacks. I thought it was a little better than the other day, especially in one-on-ones. We'll look to continue to improve, but he's a guy who I thought needs a little more consistency.